Wood chips are extremely valuable not only for their fungal activity, but because the trees have brought up minerals that have leached deeper into the soil than our annual plants can access. The calcium and potassium and other minerals that are lower in the soil then come up through the roots and are in those wood products and eventually end up in the garden. When they're fully rotted, the wood products have minerals and microbes in abundance, and the humus that forms in the garden will grow the healthiest crops. These products are organic matter, and organic matter is necessary to make humus, and humus is good for the garden. The problem with this logic is time, and the factor of time involved is about a decade. Over and over again in my garden consultations, I find wood products being used improperly. Garden paths and even plants are oftentimes mulched with wood chips or hardwood mulch, which is far from being broken down enough to really be good for the garden. These fresh wood products release tannic acid and other acids which are poison to the life of the soil. These should never be used green. Fresh wood chips have a high carbon to nitrogen ratio. There's 400 times as much carbon as nitrogen in this. So wherever you put this, it's going to temporarily steal the nitrogen. It'll take 10 years for this to rot down into something that's unrecognizable as wood chips. This pile of wood chips is 2 years old, but as you can see, it still has pieces of wood in it that you could burn. They're still hard. Yeah. So this pile would still have too much carbon and not enough nitrogen, and consequently rob nitrogen from your soils. It probably wouldn't have the acids that are bad because they've leached out by now. Here's what I like. This pile of wood chips is 10 years old and there's nothing visible of wood products in here. The carbon to nitrogen ratio is down to 20 to 1 where you want it. And so it's not going to steal nitrogen. It's going to help your garden grow. It's a humus product. It smells good. There's a lot of fungal activity in wood chips. And the mycelium, the fungus roots, go all through these piles. And when you put those in your garden, those microorganisms are really beneficial for creating good soil and a clay humus complex that'll grow really healthy plants. I like to add a little manure, especially if it's rotted, to the wood chip pile towards the end of its rotting process. And that adds that little extra bit of nitrogen and also lots of bacterial microorganisms that are also beneficial for making this clay humus complex. When we use wood chip products on our soils, we have to be sure and add lime too, because wood chips have carbon and carbon is acidic. Many folks have access to sawdust, which of course is another wood chip. It's finer, and so it will rot down quicker, but still you don't want to use it green at all. All of these wood products should be brown before we use them. The important thing to do for our gardening to be successful is for ourselves to create a live clay humus complex in our soils. And of course we can use the wood products once they're rotted to do this. This field has had various rotted wood products over the years, and it makes for a nice crumbly humusy soil. Humus is the black waxy stuff that coats these soil grains. And once you have your soil real loose and crumbly like this, there's lots of air in it. And so excess moisture can go through, but then when it gets dry, moisture can come back up. And so having the soil real crumbly and loose and humusy really makes for the healthy plants. Just give all of these wood products, the wood chips, the hardwood mulches, sawdust, time so that they fully rot and become digestible for your garden soil.
For inspiring garden tours, growing tips, and garden projects, visit our website at volunteergardener.org or on YouTube at the Volunteer Gardener channel, and like us on Facebook.